unfortunately still stuck in Florida on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and furry studio audience. That is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, here I sit in Orlando, Florida at a Home Depot, delivered, it was done a little over an hour ago, and this is always the problem of coming to Florida, is trying to get a decent payload to get back out. And the fact that I haven't heard anything from Turquoise yet tells me they've been looking, but they haven't come across anything yet. So hopefully they'll come across something soon, because of course the only places to park anywhere near where I am are a couple of no-names, and they all charge. Some up to $29 a night just to park. So hopefully they'll come up with something. It's trucking, baby. Alright, time has passed. Here it is, 1:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Delivered here this morning at 8 o'clock. They got me done a little before 9. Been waiting ever since then for a load. Nothing's come up yet. Bo sent me a screenshot of one of the load boards of how bad the rates are out of here, and they're not even paying enough for fuel, essentially. So it's not worth it to move if I'm not going to make any money at all. I'm not going to just drive for free, just enough to pay the fuel, and that's not a point. Unless, you know, I have to stay here for a couple days, well then yeah, I may have to take a load like that just to get up into Georgia or something to get out of here. This is why we tend not to go to Florida. Usually this time of year, the watermelon loads pay good, but they're not paying good today, at least. Maybe there's too many trucks in the area today. Maybe there won't be as many tomorrow. I don't know. Getting to the point, though, where I gotta start worrying about where I'm gonna go get parked, because there is some parking nearby, but it's all paid. Anywhere from $15 to $30 a night, just for a spot to park the truck. It's not a hotel, mind you. It's just a place to park. You know, I could use some of my credits points and reserve a spot at a TA. The problem is the nearest one is 60 miles northwest of here, up in Wildwood, Florida. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Just near watching that Southwest, you know, fly channel on YouTube, where people are getting denied boarding because they're drunk and stuff. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, I did walk over to a Taco Bell just down the road and got some lunch. Yeah, I could have cooked lunch in here, but I hadn't had Taco Bell in a long time, and got their deluxe cravings box, and that was pretty good. Steak chalupa, what else was in there? Beefy 5-layer burrito, and the Doritos Loco Taco, and chips and cheese and a drink, all for $7.99. Try that at a truck stop. If there's a Taco Bell Express at a truck stop, that'd be about $16. So, treated myself. Just went into the Home Depot a little bit ago and used their restroom, because I had to do the bigger business, and don't want to have to do that here in my little toilet if I can avoid it. Haven't had to do that yet, just mainly used it for the smaller business, if you know what I'm saying. So, I'm going to wait a little bit longer. If Bo doesn't come up with something, I'm going to have to tell him, alright, either I got to drive an hour away to be guaranteed a place to park, or I can park nearby and pay. But, you know, I know these places all around the Orlando area fill up real early, so I'm getting to the point where got to make a decision that either, if we don't find anything soon, I got to go pay to park nearby, or drive an hour and use some points at the TA that's an hour away. Fun. Well, it didn't get any better. Actually, well, a little bit. Finally, maybe about an hour ago, Bo got me a load that didn't pay for crap. It paid just enough to pay the fuel and just give me a little piece of lettuce, if anything. And, oh, look at that ass clown. Way to go. Anyway, so I finally get it after sitting for 8 hours after I was empty this morning. A load that's picking up in Jacksonville, 2 pickups tomorrow, a couple of forklifts apparently at 2 different locations going up to North Carolina and the Charlotte area for a Wednesday delivery. Like I say, it didn't pay very well. I was almost doing it for free, but they were just trying to get me out of Florida, because the rates are just terrible right now down here. And it's nothing against Bo and Turquoise. I mean, they were trying all day. I was was on the phone with them for a few hours as they're trying to talk to all these brokers, and Bo's getting so pissed because the rates they're talking about, I mean, don't even pay the fuel. So it's just ridiculous. So then finally we get this one. I reluctantly take it because I'm like, okay, you got to get me out of here. This is ridiculous. I got to make some money. And of course, right during rush hour traffic. And now there's a huge backup on I-4 as I'm trying to go north. I booked a reserve. I reserved a spot at the TA Jacksonville South that I paid for. And then just a couple of minutes ago, I got a call that they've canceled the load. You freaking kidding me? Yeah. So now I've reserved a spot up in Jacksonville. There's no place to park down here. Everything's already filled up. I've already checked. Now I'm dealing with a lot of idiots and ass-wagons here on this backup on I-4, trying to drive towards Jacksonville where I don't have a load. So, I guess if I try to, so I always say I try to be positive. I can say, okay, at least I'm not in a blizzard or a snowstorm or something. That's about the only positive thing I can come up with right now. Well, I did get to have Taco Bell for lunch. I walked over there and had that. That was pretty good. The deluxe box for $7.99, not a bad deal. Well, yeah, so now I'm on my way to go to my paid parking spot that I paid for, where there's no load. I'm still going to drive up there because it's probably going to be better. There's going to be a better shot to get a load out of there, or maybe having to drive a little into Georgia or something tomorrow. But don't like working for free, and I'm damn near at that point right now. So I guess it was a huge mistake coming down to Florida. Load paid fairly decently, but I guess we shouldn't have taken it. So gotta love it, and I get to sit in traffic now. So that's even more fun. What was supposed to be a 2-hour drive up to Jacksonville is probably going to take 2.5 to 3 hours now to go towards no load. Not happy, Bob. And boy, are there some idiots and ass-wagons out here in Florida. Gotta love it. So here I am about 30 miles from Jacksonville, and this cop screaming up by me on the left scares the crap out of me. And look at that, scares the crap out of that Honda. He shoots off onto the left shoulder, thinking he's in trouble because, yes, he was speeding. Well, there's what he was racing to. There's a car smashed against the guardrail right there. And now the clutch truckers zoom and slow-mo. You know, the part about a day like this that just chaps my ass, which you don't want to see, by the way, is if I had known I was going to spend 9 hours at a Home Depot today, I could have rented a ladder from him. Junior gave me that gift card. I could have rented a ladder from him, gotten up on my box extension, and tried to find those last little leak issues, and used my Gorilla Tape, waterproof Gorilla Tape that I bought, I picked up at the Amazon locker a few days ago, and finally taken care of that whole leak issue. But normally, if I don't have a new load by the time I'm empty, Bo gets me one, right away, within a half hour at the most. I did tell him, okay, look, it's been a while, I'm going to go get some lunch. I got the Taco Bell, I came back, and I'm still waiting. But I keep thinking, any moment, I'm going to get a load. Like I say, if I had known I had all day, and I'm sitting at a Home Depot, where I could have rented the ladder and tried to fix the whole last little part of the leak issue, I could have done that. That's highly frustrating. I've been meaning to do the whole tour of the whole remodel since I've been back out on the road, but I just haven't had enough time. It's going to take a long time to film it all and edit it all. Could have done that today had I known I was going to be spending 9 hours there. And then I get a load that's canceled. Really? Really? Well, yeah, a very frustrating day in many, many ways, but It's trucking, baby. What are you going to do? Right, Rusty? This is why you shouldn't go to Florida. I think it's bad trying to get a load out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. Oh my God, Florida. Anyway. But you got to run around in the grass. You were happy. You were all taken care of. I had Taco Bell. That was good. You know, got a little treat for me, a little treat for you. What do you think? And of course, your bacon strip is coming up. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment if you'd like to. Only if you'd like to. I get your comments usually within 2 to 3 days while I'm out here working, because I am a working truck driver. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Look, I have a plan involving mostly spoons. We dig a tunnel under the city, outside of the edge of the city, and release her into the wild. What do you think? He sees it. There it is. Oh, you already jumped up there? Well, I'm going to throw it that way then. Make you go work for it. There you go. Love that bacon strip, baby. Oh, yeah. It's the good stuff. Thanks to Junior sending that giant bag to us. Oh, and Junior did send me I think I mentioned the Home Depot gift card, electronic gift card. He sent me like a Dairy Queen gift card and something else too. A D-Jits or something, I can't remember. But Junior, I've been meaning to say thank you for to you for sending those, and I just hadn't gotten around to it. I've been meaning to get around to my whole truck tour video, showing everything and how I'm enjoying the whole remodel, but haven't gotten to that either. Just been working too hard. All right, did you get it all, buddy? I think you got it.